Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to follow me on all platforms, please do at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. Look, check it out. So you guys know I was up late last night, early this morning, because you know I go to work pretty early. And the first thing I saw was this Hazel E and Cardi B beef, right? And at first, I was like, but why Hazel is posting Cardi B messages? But then once I woke up a little bit, I was able to figure out what was going on. So Hazel E apparently did some type of interview with someone. And during that time, she talked about how, now Hazel, you gotta love her, right? Because she is not a clean shooter, all right? She is not a clean shooter. She will definitely make it sound good and nice and polite and cute, but she's definitely going to throw some shade in there. I saw her do it on numerous occasions, and definitely she did it with Cardi. So she started off by talking about how times has changed, and if you don't sexualize the individual, you're basically not going to be able to get to the top. So during that time, she is making reference to people. She was like, hell, forget it. I'm just going to say who did it to basically get their track out there. And she said, you know, they FUCK to get their track out there. And the first person she named, matter of fact, the only person she named was Cardi B. And the internet went crazy as usual, right? And I'm just like, but Hazel was also onto something, right? Hazel, in my opinion, been kind of rusty for a while, right? Ain't nobody checking for a Hazel, right? So why not start a feud with somebody that's bigger than you and more popular than you out here in the industry, that you'll be able to, you know, get yourself out there a little bit more, you know, maybe get some more shots back. Maybe some people can stand behind you. I don't know. But what I did realize is while she's reposting Cardi's messages, because Cardi B definitely hit her up in her inbox, and we're going to go through them, because Cardi B was like, what? Girl, who you talking to? What you talking about? Right? She's playing her music behind Cardi B's text message. If it wasn't about starting the feud purposely, why play your music? Because this is the opportunity for people to hear things that they don't want to hear from you, which would be your music, in my opinion. All right? But before I do all of this, all things here is alleged, in my opinion only, okay? We're using things in fair use only, okay? For commentary purposes only, and for research purposes only under the Copyright Act, all right? So just wanted to put that out there. But Hazel definitely is trying to run it up by the way of Cardi B name, in my opinion, okay? So we're going to play her interview. I'm going to come back, and then we're going to go over Cardi B response. Let's go.
You know, I'm just going to say Cardi, because that's just she played them games.
Cardi B?
Yeah, she did all that, right?
We got to talk about this.
She did all that, right? And she got on, fuck him, I'm gonna get some, like, she was the rat, like, whatever. And now she has 3 kids, and and now she's like, I don't even want to be that no more. And guess what? Now she's not making music. Now she not whatever, because she don't, like, now she's like in like not that era. And it sucks for women that if you don't want to be over sexualized or taken advantage of, or having to feel that you have to like fuck for a track,
right,
whatever you want to say,
that's crazy,
then you're not getting no airplay, or you gotta go sell your soul and, you know, go do the dinner with Rick. All
right, so you guys heard her talk about it. I just feel like she could have left the statement by itself. It could have stood by itself. It was a powerful statement, but why did you have to throw Cardi B in there? That's why I say it's like a level of clout chasing. In my opinion, like, what was your motive, right? So you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's listen to Cardi B response. Let's go. All right, so she says, keep my name out your effing mouth. You constantly got my name in your mouth, and I never spoke on you and disrespected you. She says, name who I F for a track. I never F no rapper nor music exec to be where I'm at. The only man in the industry I F, I married. I got picked by Mona Scott herself to be on Love and Hip Hop. She says, not my PUSSY. You're a weirdo, feel a certain way over a kid's birthday. You think I copy? You're a miserable AB. The fact I asked a surgeon made to help you when you almost died in Turkey. I see why I F SHIT happens to you. You evil and weird. You hate on people that you never met, and you never I can't only imagine what you do to people close. Child, Cardi just butchered that one, but I'm gonna read that part again. You evil and weird. You hate on people that you never met. And never. I never SHIT to you. I can't only imagine what you do to people close. Okay, she mad, right? Because she just typing. She ain't doing no type of spell check. I can feel it. I can dig that because I'm often doing that too. But we get the picture. She not playing with you, okay? You weird. You never met her before. You never had no type of, you got energy for people that you mad about a birthday party. This is what this is about at the end of the day, okay? Let's continue to listen. All right, so she says, you Kaiser didn't have nothing to do with me in the beginning of my career. They didn't start coming around till after Bodak went #1. I got invited by Remy Ma herself, just like Young Ma, who is friends with old girl. She didn't know nothing about that either. BITCH, you sound like a fan. Boring. Just repeating everything you see online. You have all that and yet you still miserable, hating on a woman who haven't did nothing to you a day in your life. Like, please go on with yourself. This SHIT is dumb. I'm a fan, and you are the downfall of yet another black man. So I guess Hazel is saying that Cardi is the downfall of Stefan Diggs, which is impossible, but okay. He's the downfall of himself if that's the direction he's going. All right, let's continue to listen. What downfall of another black man? My baby father has his own successful career, and my new nigga, okay, still in the league and fitting to have a great year. So falling. And then I wanted to read this caption from Hazel E. Look at this. Hazel says, I see why Nicki Minaj don't F with you. Now we getting to the bottom of shh. And she adds Cardi B. Now you want to throw Nicki in it? Like I said, I think this is some type of jealousy stunt, vindictive. It like the list go on and on and on. Because if it started out about your comment and you felt like your comment wasn't that bad, what's with all the jabs? You know what I mean? But I don't know, y'all. Drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time. Bye.